Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me now for the 5th time here on Ivana Psychic Radio and Moonstack TV. And it is, again, just such an exciting time to be here. And then I need to tell you, just before I start talking here, I see the sign on air. And then all week, I was just so looking forward to seeing this sign. So I'm just so grateful to be here, grateful to be back. And I'm absolutely certain we will have a really good time here again. Now, if this is your first time here, thank you very much for joining me here, joining us here. And then if you are already coming back, a very special thank you for being here. Now, what we are going to do today, oh yes, I need to tell you who I am, if this is your first time, yes. So you are watching your show, Zsuzsanna, Medium. My name is Zsuzsanna Hörcsög. I'm a psychic and a medium, an intuitive teacher, a coach, and a therapist. And I just love talking anything spiritual and mediumistically, all kind of different things. So the whole conversations, everything that is created here, I'm not using any script. I'm just allowing spirit to come forward and then giving us anything what we need to receive or what we need to hear today. So this is what's going to happen today. So the plan is this. We are going to have 2 callers in about 8 minutes time. Okay, so that is the time I will have a little chat with you here. Okay, and so we will have 2 callers here, and just a little head up, you know, what is going to come up on my chart, on my timeline in February. Now, I really like to invite you, like 2 weeks time at the same time, 5 p.m. EST, 10 p.m. GMT, with me here, same time, same space, in your sitting room, in your kitchen, in your car, wherever you are listening. Just come and join me, because in 2 weeks' time, I will have a very special guest, a very special healer, teacher, a medium, a trance medium, an author, a writer joining us, who is going to talk about her work and about her life, and then how she is channeling, in fact, her husband's energy. And then around that, how she created conversations and wrote a book, which is just really, it's an exciting conversation. So if you are interested in any of these things, just come and join us. Okay, so it's 2 weeks time. Now, those of you who are also, who have also found me on social media and different platforms, thank you very much, because you might have noticed that I'm really using those platforms to tell you about many different things I just don't have time to talk about here. So sometimes you find that, yes, we finished the conversation here, and I'm continuing the conversation on my Facebook page, you know. So it's so very easy to find, because it's just my name, Zsuzsanna, medium, and Zsuzsanna has only 9 letters. It's so very easy to remember. It is ZSUZSANNA medium.com. So find me at Facebook, on Facebook and YouTube and all different things. I quite like doing the spontaneous things, you know. So here we go. So what we are going to do, before I take the first caller, I'd like to tell you something, like a little story about community, you know. Now, around Thursday, last week Thursday and Friday, Spirit gave me this conversation. Actually, this is a continuation of those conversations I have been receiving in the last 2 or 3 years. And then there is urgency and there is importance around that. So you will hear me talking about that. So what I came to realize, or what I received around Thursday, Friday, especially when we had new presenters starting on Thursday and Wednesday here on this network, is that how we are in a community and how the energies are molded and created all together as a community here. And Spirit wants us to know that wherever you are able to listen to these shows live, or even within the same week when they were channeled, just do your best, please do your best to tune in and join us and listen to us, because what is happening, they made me aware how the frequencies on the earth plane are as they are. And then, of course, frequencies change. Minute after minute, hour after hour, week or day after day. But then within 1 week, it is how it is together. And so when we are here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, the conversations coming through to you from spirit, higher consciousness, awareness, okay, they are very much linked together. And because us, mediums, guides, channelers, teachers, therapists, we have different interests, Spirit is using that knowledge and that energy, what we are bringing here for you, to give the information and the frequency, what we need to receive within that week. In fact, you see, I'm just doing this with my hand. I'm holding my two hands together and my fingers are open as if this is a capsule. In fact, this is the word what I was given, a capsule. And then taking it as if it is a prism, you know, the one where you have the light coming in and then it's giving you, channeling the light and then giving you the clarity. So this is exactly what Spirit showed me on Thursday or Friday. And then the invitation is that even though you feel that there is one person taking a conversation, so if you are the one who's receiving a healing live, or if you are the one who's receiving the conversation or the teaching or the reading as a one person, rest of us, all of us out there, when you are listening to it, whether it is live or repeat or replay or any other forms, you are receiving exactly the same frequency, what you need to receive in that very, very moment. And what Spirit is suggesting is that we go back and we listen to these conversations, because if we miss something, of course, well, it could happen quite easily, you know, like a lot of conversations, lots of energies are here. Then we go back and listen, because if you can do it, especially live, this is what Spirit inviting you to do. Sit and relax. And while you are listening to somebody else having his or her healing session here live, or having a coaching session, or having some messages coming through, then just open your mind and open your heart, because we are all part of this humanity. And Spirit, higher consciousness, awareness knows exactly the frequency of what we need to receive within that capsule, within that time frame, what I call a week, you know. So wherever it is possible for you, be part of it. And then that's why you are already here. You are already here, and then invite other people, because that is the reason why this community is being created. Now, I need to tell you, I don't know too much about what was before I joined this network. So you see, this is my 5th time, but then the whole conversation is not coming from me, but I just need to give you what Spirit is giving us about communities, how the communities are being created on the earth, and then how important it is to tune into the frequencies, because the frequencies what we are receiving in the form of healing, in the form of coaching or a therapy session or anything. It doesn't matter how we are labeling it. It is there. It is really, really for all of us. So one way or another, we are all receiving something. So that is an invitation. And then there is a little other point of the people, the producers behind the screen, and there is some little information for you guys there as well. You just need to know that the way how you have created all this setup, all this network, Spirit is recognizing your effort and recognizing your work, and then what you understand will increase. So the understanding of why and how you have created it will increase as you move forward, and what you are giving out with energy, that is going to come back to you. And I just needed to tell you, because that was part of the conversation from last Thursday and Friday. Now, while you are seeing my flute behind me, I'm not going to play you the flute. No, not today. I'm not going to play you my flute. But then I just like you. That is my personal invitation. Okay, that's my very personal invitation, that whenever you are looking at this picture, whenever you see this, just remember, I found such a joy this week playing my flute. I haven't played my flute for quite some time, you know. But when I picked it up, my soul was really, really joyful, and utmost joy and happiness I was feeling in my heart. And then I just like to share this example with you, because whenever, whatever you are experiencing, find that little thing which is really lighting up your energy, which is really feeding your soul, which is just for you, just for you. And when you are embracing that activity or that energy, then this is how you are part of your own community. Because when you are raising your own frequency on your personal level, this is how you are able to help others, okay? And then just be there for others. And then in this way, you are creating your own community, So that was the message from last week. And I think it's just quite amazing. And I could not wait this week to tell you. Okay, so we are going for our callers. I tell you what, time goes so quickly. Time goes very, very quickly. And I have Lateriona. I hope I said your name perfectly here.
Yes, Lateriona.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely to hear your voice. How can I help you? How can we help you today?
Well, just a general, just something in general, just a general guide, general reading.
Okay. Now, with your energy, what I'm feeling is it's behind me, and then I just have to just watch how I am moving forward. Okay, because I feel that the way you are giving your energy is not always coming back. And I feel that I need to go back to 3-5. It feels it's not weeks, it's months, and even years. Okay, so 3-5 months back, 3-5 years back. I feel that I really made myself very, very strong just to keep going. And then you, most of the time, like a lot of times, feeling that your energy is being taken away by other people and they are not giving you that attention and that energy back to you. Would you understand that, please?
Okay.
Does it resonate? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
This energy, thank you. And what Spirit is saying is that just be mindful how people on the side are taking maybe a little bit too much of your energy, too much of your resources, too much of your love. I also need to tell you, I feel two or possibly 3 male energies on the side. And then I feel that whichever way you are doing your things, even if you say, no, it's not working for me, or even if you are trying to excuse yourself, that energy is always behind your back, Would you understand that? It's coming really close.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. And then I also feel, I also feel that that energy is pushing me into a maze, and then I'm feeling quite fed up with that energy. What Spirit is saying, I also have a grandfather here with you. Would you understand the grandfather on your father's side, please? Grandfather on your father's side, please.
Okay.
Yeah, a grandfather energy. Yes. And what I'm feeling
is the grandfather on my father's side, you say?
Yes, grandfather on your father's side.
I was just speaking about him. That's strange. I was just speaking about him to my father when I was telling my dad that I remember when I was young, I had saw his spirit before and I described him.
Okay, that's perfect. Now, with this gentleman, what I'm feeling strength. Okay, he's showing me the strength in his arm. He's showing himself just a little bit taller as you are, but then I'm feeling quite a strength, especially on my upper body. Would you understand that, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And then I tell you, but for some reason, it's like whether he's left-handed or he's just coming forward from your back, and then giving you that he's really using his hand to keep that energy, that male who is very much around you and pushing you around, just giving you the hand, really, really helping you. And then as if keeping a barrier for you so that you regain your own energy, you breathe, you get a sense what's happening, and then you get like an escape route. So whether I'm understanding it metaphorically or literally, but I feel that I have to hold my hand up. This gentleman is holding the hand up so that you can find your way out. Would you understand that, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. I also hear the word post or postman, or some days a conversation around the post, or you had to go for the post, or something is in the post, and there is something, it feels like energy is being messed up, and mixed, and then it's being left for you, and then it is you who need to sort things out, and then it has some relevance to this gentleman we want to block here. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
thank you. Okay, perfect. Now, what I need to tell you, okay, I need to, first of all, okay, you need to have some people in this real life, some people who are sisters or somebody who is really like 2 or 3 people who are your circle, and then they are there for you to give you strength. To give you strength and being a backup for you. You need to have a team, because I feel that how you are moving forward or figuring this gentleman out, you need to have that support. I also need to speak to somebody who understands paperwork, or I can't talk about financial or legal things, but I need to have one person here on your team who is helping you to go through conversations, who is explaining everything, what I see on a piece of paper, bit by bit, word by word, so that you understand. And when it comes to the conversation, having the conversation with the guy, then he cannot say anything because you have understood everything. I just have to have that conversation with somebody who understands financial things and legal things. Would you understand that, please?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
so okay, perfect, sweetheart. Okay, create the team. Okay, get the team who is emotionally supporting you, making a cup of tea for you, maybe picking up kids or maybe helping with something around the house, have that, and have the person who is helping you, and then you will be fine. I have to have my hand up. And then even when you are talking to this guy, I just have to be really clear. You need to show him the boundaries, your boundaries as they are, and then not taking any word back. What you say, you stand on your ground. You will go through. I also feel that there will be a slight change in the energy around 2 or 3 weeks' time as I go along. And then the grandfather energy, whom I'm feeling, is he's not a person who will be talking too much, but then he's more of the I'm bringing the energy, I'm supporting you. This is what he's showing me. He's also giving you a tree behind your back, like a strength behind your back. Okay. So I hope you have heard the end of the conversation here, Lateriona, and I hope that just I trust that energy is going to help you moving forward. And feel free to send me an email just to let me know how you are getting on with your conversations. And then also I would be very happy to finish it with you. If you find me, if you choose that. So lovely. Now we are going to go for. Sometimes spirit comes very, very close, and then they give us that extra strength, what we might lack for the very moment, because we are very much in our world, in our thoughts, But then this gentleman is just really so important to bring our spirit family close, so it's just an invitation for everybody in the community here, everybody, for all of us, when you feel that your energy is a little bit going this way, that way, think about the person, bring that energy close to you, and ask for guidance, ask for guidance from your heart. Okay, now going to the next caller, and we've got Colleen in, is it Geraldton, Western Australia? Here we go. Colleen, can you hear me, please?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Lovely to hear you. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. How can we help you today, please?
I'm not quite sure what exactly you do, but can I just have a general reading then?
Okay. So when you're asking general reading, I'm a psychic and a medium. So on the psychic level, I'm tuning into your energy and then the energy of your environment. So it is what you experience.
Okay, great.
Yep. Yeah, the present and then a potential future. And mediumistically, when there is somebody in spirit world who would like to come forward, giving you healing, giving you inspiration, giving you empowerment and guidance, and it's always combination. So when you are asking for a general reading, I'm noticing what my hand is doing here, okay? And I feel that, it's like, I'm holding that energy, that's your energy. I'm holding that energy, it's an opportunity in my hand, and then yes, I want to take it, but I'm still looking at it, still considering whether I should take it or not. Would you understand that, please?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. And then I feel that you have been doing it now for a few weeks, and then I feel that even around at the end of December, around Christmas time, it felt that you have already decided what you want to do. And then you thought, oh, finally, I made that decision. But then as the new year began, January, you picked it up, and then this little, oh, I'm maybe not sure, and I'm still holding, and I'm just looking, and I'm not taking actions. Now, while I'm holding this one, I don't have little bells here on my hand, but Spirit is giving you little bells, and while I'm seeing the little bells around my hand, while you are holding this, I'm hearing the sound of the cowbell, well, we've got instruments here, but then the cowbell, so it's like a wake up. So, the sensation is that yes, you can continue waiting in this very quiet manner and just taking it very gently, how you are hearing the sound of the bells. But then, in fact, I hear a big sound, it's like a wake-up call, It's already in your hand. Okay, Spirit is making me aware that this opportunity, what you are just looking at right now, it's already in your hand. It's already in your hand. You have asked for it. I feel it's like last 2 years, last 8 years. Okay, that you have had that build up energy to it, and finally you got it. And then what Spirit says, take it and run with it. Stop thinking about it. Stop analyzing it. It's there. In fact, while I'm holding my fingers, you are holding it. And then this is finally something which is for you. You need to understand that you don't need to share it with others. You don't have to have yourself slowing down because somebody else wants to come and have a look. That is not important. Now it's in your hand. Tomorrow, wherever you are, if it's morning or afternoon or evening for you, tomorrow you start. Whatever it is, you just have to go forward with this. And then what I'm also feeling is that once you are there, like super focused, then Spirit is helping you closing your ears so that all the side conversations from other people, because that is there, you are not going to be hearing. You are not going to hear that. They want you to hear some much more beautiful, like angelic sounds. Something what you are made out for. Something what you need to experience. I feel that I don't know whether you are doing any healing work or any spiritual work, but if not, then I'm feeling that energy coming very, very close and around you, and then they want you to progress, and then they want you to maybe just consider that there is something there for you as well. Would you understand that, please?
Yes. I'm quite spiritual, so I have been kind of I can hear it. I've been hearing it a lot clearer lately. I've made this decision, like you said, in December to quit doing something and release all my baggage so that I can just do me for a while, because I do everybody else and I'm totally worn out, So I really need to listen to my own self. So I don't know, someone, who's telling me that, probably my mum. Mum's passed over, and I've been getting these little signs around the house, like the ball moves around the corner and down the hallway, where it just cannot go,
Yes.
Just little signs or things,
Yes. I tell you what, I'm just so excited for you. I'm so happy for you, because when I was hearing the sounds, when we said they want you to hear the angelic sounds, earlier when I was preparing the flute here, it just came to me that, maybe some angelic sounds want to come forward to somebody here. And while you are describing it, just consider that those thoughts holding you back are just one or two thoughts in your mind, and once they are out, then you are just running with what you are already given, because what you are already given, I feel that you are a person who are already given things, and then you just you continue polishing it, and then you just go with it, and then you make yourself resonating on the frequency what you need to resonate with, and there is definitely the hearing, and you might have noticed that the 2 ears are working differently. This is what I feel for you. Would you understand that, please?
Yes, the left and the right. I think when it comes from the left ear, it's not a good message. If it comes from the right one, it's right. It's meant to be.
Yes.
So, I'm not sure if that's right or not.
Yeah, you are doing brilliantly, because it's like, yes, you know how your sense of hearing is working. So that is just one of our senses, what we are tuning in, and then just allow. But just, of course, I feel that you are already doing it, being grateful for what you are already given,